You can go to Earth in Starfield, right? This is a wee spoiler. You can go to Earth in Starfield, right? But once you get there, it's it's like there's nothing left. There's not even any water. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. It's just some vague indentations of like where the oceans and the land masses used to be. And within that, apparently the British Isles have been completely sandblasted off in however many years it's been since whatever massive disaster caused this. Because I don't think climate change at its worst is gonna cause like every like atom of H2O to evaporate from the surface of the earth. I mean, this is like, you're not going to cause that by putting your air conditioning on, are you? No, obviously not. The actual reason the earth looks like this within the lore is to do with magnetic pole shifting and stuff like that. Of course, the actual reason the Earth looks like this in Starfield is that it would be completely impossible for the game to convincingly generate the entire planet of Earth with its billions and billions of inhabitants and cities and local parish councils and shrubs and range of jams and T-junctions, roundabouts, all the different kinds of roundabout. You got the big roundabouts with the traffic lights, and you've got the kind of the medium-sized roundabouts that have got 2 lanes. They don't have traffic lights, but you've got to sort of watch it, you know. And the mini roundabouts that you can drive over, but it's a bit of a legal grey area. But a lot of people just treat them like a normal junction, but you're not meant to. You're meant to treat that like a roundabout. So, like if someone's on the roundabout from the right side, you're not meant to go. You're meant to wait for them. But a lot of people just kind of fire along. A lot of people just, if they're going straight ahead, they carry on because they're treating it like a junction, and they think they've got right away over somebody coming on from the right. But if somebody's coming on from the right, they've got right away because it's a roundabout. You're meant to treat it like a roundabout. It's a real pet hate of mine, actually. There's a wee mini roundabout round near my house, and I swear to God, the amount of times that if I come onto that from the right, the amount of people who just think that it does my nutting. Honestly, it does my nutting. So all the different kinds of roundabouts, jams. Now I've done jams. The entire range of Greg's pastries, the sweet. Well, I can't mind the sweet ones, but you get the steak bake, the chicken bake, the vegan steak bake, but they might have discontinued that. The sausage roll. The vegan sausage roll, the cheese and onion bake, the sausage, bean and cheese melt, which a lot of people call a bake, but it's not officially a bake. It's just called the sausage, bean and cheese melt. The pasties, the vegan chicken free bake, which is I think the current vegan option. It's a wee bit spicy, but it's vegan chicken's not as nice as whatever they were using for vegan beef. You've got all the different types of pen. You've got your ballpoint pens, your posh ballpoint pens. And you've got your biros, your cheap ballpoint pens. You got your fountain pens. You get your gel pens. You get your space pens, which people often bring home from the gift shop of a zoo for some reason. You've got the wee pens that you load into an electric plotter. I don't know if anyone remembers those, but the plotters, they were a kind of printer, but instead of like an inkjet or a laser or whatever, it was literally like the wee arm would grab like pens from a stack of pens, and it was for drawing, like it was for printing out like CAD drawings, you know, like blueprints or stuff that you would do in computer aided design, that kind of. It was a while ago, right? I'm going back to high school here. I don't know if plotters are still a thing. I guess they probably are. I don't know, right? I don't know. I've never done anything handy in my life, right? I don't know. This is what I do. This is what I do for a living. I don't know. I don't do anything tangible or useful, right? I just do this, right? I just do this for a living. This. Sitting here doing this. This is what I do, right? So, plotters, pencils, you got loads of pencils. You got the mechanical pencils with the wee thin bit of lead, and you've got the normal pencils. Some of them with the rubber at the end, some of them not. You've got your different pencil thicknesses. You've got your HB, your 2B, your that's the only one. I don't know anything about pencils, but like they're all different kinds of pencils, right? Hundreds. That doesn't even colour the colouring pencils, because they're not even made of graphite or lead. They're colours, they're like crayons, but they're pencils. Crayons, loads of different types of crayons. Play-Doh, loads of different types of Play-Doh. Lego, all the different Lego bricks. There's loads of different, all those different Lego bricks, but not just the official Lego. Even the official Lego has loads of like one-off sort of parts that they've just made up for what they say. They don't do it, but they do. The one-off parts that they make up for that one set, you know, like if it's like a Millennium Falcon or a fucking, I don't know, one of the ships from fucking Doctor Who or something. It's like, I don't know if there is Doctor Who Lego, I'm just talking shite now, but like there's loads of different Lego bits within official Lego, and then there's Duplo and all that other stuff, and then you've got like Lego Technic, but then you've also got all the knockoff Lego, because didn't they lose the patent or something? So now like anyone, any Tom, Dick or Lars can make their own Lego. So you got all the official Lego bits, there's millions of them, but then you've got all the Lego that isn't Lego, and there's millions of those as well. So you've got all that, and then you've got loads of different types of buildings, loads of different types of housing. You get thatched roof, you get slate roof, you get a tin roof, detached, you get semi-detached, you get terrace, you get flats with a flat roof. Very difficult to insure, actually. I know that from personal experience. Maisonettes, which is like a flat, but it's on 2 levels. You got Tudor cottages, Tudor architecture, all the different architectures, brutalist, minimalist, colonial revival, Elizabethan, Renaissance, ancient Roman, ancient Greek, postmodern, neoclassical, Art Deco, loads of different architecture. Architects themselves, architects, policemen, nurses, the guys in Japan that have to bow when the trains come in, session musicians, candlestick makers, all the jobs, and then all the international versions of those jobs. So you got your Italian candlestick maker, and your Greek candlestick maker, and your British and your German and your Puerto Rican candlestick maker. I don't know why I'm stuck on candlestick makers, but are there still candlestick makers? Got to still be candlestick makers. They're all on Etsy now. There's no way that a video game could convincingly generate all that. You know? All that stuff that happens on a planet. All that stuff. So the best way to go about it is to just no bother. Just find a way around it. Either just don't put Earth in, which is what a lot of space games do, like Freelancer, etc. Or if you're Starfield, you put it in, but come up with some in-lore reason as to why the entirety of human civilization, and indeed every other life form, every other molecular trace of every other life form that ever existed on the cradle of life in our universe, is now a featureless ball of sand without any trace of anything. Like, not even anything? Not even like a church spire or a child's doll or a single half brick. Nothing. Fucking nothing. It's so bleak. It's the bleakest vision of the future I've ever seen. It's like it's so bleak that it's actually quite affecting. Like that's where everyone lived. James in this footage has landed in what he estimates to be Yorkshire, and there's nothing. That's James's entire family. Everyone James ever knew, every sky he ever saw, every object he ever looked at, gone. And it's kind of true, isn't it? Eventually, hundreds of millions of years from now, it's all just going to be swallowed by the fire of a dying sun, and that'll be it. That's it. That is it. There's no fucking point. There's no fucking point in doing anything. Right, that's over 10 minutes now. I can quit. See you later.